I feel like a lot of people live their lives on social media as well, which is very like dangerous because you could get judged for many things, or you could be encouraged for things that shouldn't be encouraged, and you start to reel in more, and you take more value in others' opinions rather than your own. So you kind of,
Clout culture.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's so dangerous, dude. Like, I don't know. I think for me, like, living your life on social media, or having a dependency on it, and setting it up, like, setting apart from the real world, is where it gets really dangerous, especially as a mindset too. Because where, like, wherever you go, in the real world, you might get criticized, you might get, I guess, judged in a certain way. But then on social media, there's always supporters. There's always people who are gonna, I guess, uh, I don't want to. Let me figure out the term. I'm trying to say, oh, suck up to you. Um, but yeah, it's just it really brings them up for more of a, like you said, like more of a, like, sensitive, type of, I guess, personality, where they can't take those criticisms, where they can't really learn how to grow themselves, and where, a lot of people, you see a lot of people now, they have a lot of similarities, um, rather than, I guess, differences, because of the same things they see every day, like hours and hours
Yeah.
of the same content, like they want to be the same, they want to fit in, and, like, I guess, like, humans are social, like, creatures, but, like, at the same time, too much of the same thing can be detrimental to someone's mental health, as well as
Yeah.
personal growth. Yeah, it's just, yeah, man. Like you were mentioning too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you were mentioning
Yeah,
too.
continue.
Yeah, like we don't know, like, the super long term effects of social media. Like being online 24/7. Hours, like majority of the day. Um, and yeah, like, I just think it's dangerous to rely on it, and it's dangerous to start people on it when they're so young, at such a young age. But yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah. I mean, just to add on to the whole part where, like, you can always find support for whatever online. You could also argue the opposite effect, because there's always the trolls, man. There's always the haters out there,
Yeah.
So that was just something I wanted to mention. But I think I agree with you. You can always find a community to support you and the majority of things. So kind of, you can go a lot of different ways with that. Whether it be, you just get really into, like, just watching a whole bunch of, like, for example, exercise videos, and you never get around to doing exercise. That might be one thing. Or, like, you have communities of people. Well, maybe not communities of people, but you have some really unhealthy communities of people who, for example, body shame. Right? They may not congregate in one website or whatnot, but there's that subgroup of people who pop up on those types of videos and whatnot. So you have potential for body shaming. A lot of people, they'll follow all these celebrities and stuff, and they're always hanging out with, like, maybe models or whatnot. And that sets really unrealistic expectations, especially for kids and adolescents and whatnot.
Mhm.
That can be huge, right?
Yeah.
And, that can get some kids into, like, bodybuilding and whatnot. And it can become, like, a healthy thing for them, too. So it's not as if that's a bad thing entirely. But there's definitely those subgroup of people, kids and people who let it get out of hand, and then you end up with, like, body dysphoria issues and whatnot. And then that's a whole
Yeah.
different thing.